This episode is about my birdwatching trip through Croatia, Slovenia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. First, I traveled to Croatia to visit nature park Lonjsko Polje. It was November and weather was like this, but I hoped to see some wintering birds and maybe some late migrants. The beginning wasn't promising. Matter of fact, it looked rather post-apocalyptic. Still, with all these animals around, it was interesting. Luckily, after some time, fog disappeared and sun decided to show up, so I managed to record some birds, like this flock of lapwings and swan. In the end, I didn't see many birds. There's supposed to be water in this place, but this time it was dry and birds were not around. However, it was an interesting experience and my journey continued to Slovenia. It started very nice with this close encounter with common buzzard. I was on my way to Lake Cerknica when I spotted it on the pylon. Stopped there and managed to take some really nice photos. When I arrived to the lake, I spent some time chasing gold crests. They are constantly moving through dense branches, so I didn't even try to take photos, because it just wouldn't look good with this busy background. However, I made one nice video of it. As you can see in the video, weather was not great. It was overcast with strong wind, but it made it better for filming white birds or swans and great egrets. Otherwise, light would be too harsh at this time of the day. Walking around the lake, I saw this robin that wasn't very interesting in photo shooting, but I made this one photo that I kinda like. And the missile thrush who was minding his own business. But then something happened at the lake. This flock of mallards suddenly flew away, followed by other birds. It was a clue that there might be a raptor in the sky. I looked around and there was young goshawk. It managed to isolate one Eurasian teal. After a few unsuccessful tries, he gave up. Shortly after, birds came back and life on the lake continued as before. Next day I visited the Škocjanski Zatok Nature Reserve and finally there was one day with nice weather. They started with Eurasian curlews. And continued with other species. grey leg goose was new species on my list. It was too far for any better photos. In the afternoon I visited Sečovlje Saltpans Nature Park, hoping to see flamingos, but I missed them. They were on the other side of the salt pans and it was too late to go there. Sun was already setting. I was a bit disappointed since that was my last day in Slovenia. However, I made some other nice videos. And now I'm in Bosnia and Herzegovina, returning home. On my way back I decided to visit Fishpond Saničani. It was my first time visiting it and it looks great for the birds. Weather turned grey again and I spent only a few hours there, and that is a place where one could spend few days. This place looks very interesting for me, and although it's not close to the place where I live, I'm definitely visiting it again in the future. In the end, this whole trip brought me only one new species for my list. Was it worth it? Absolutely. It was a very nice trip and I spent great time with my family. Also, I discovered new places for bird watching, and it's good to know the terrain for the next time when I will choose better season.